It all started with a 7.3 meters long Carrera track set. But I never put together this track. I got also the expansion set of track sections, plus 4 more cars and controllers. This is what I ended up with, an 18.5 meters long track layout. This compact layout was planned to be the highest possible track length that could fit in the room available space. Of course, I could extend it a little more by creating raised sections, but as I mentioned in my first video, I'm not a fan of roller coasters on these tracks, because you can never get smooth slopes by using the raised sections' original supports. On the other hand, the track layout was missing a succession of wide fast turns. So I decided to change and extend the central part of the track a few more meters over the current layout, where I could add the new design, but not using the original raising supports. This almost 22 meters long partially new layout is the project I ended up with. This is a list of all the parts I used. To make things the right way, I created a flexible platform under the race section to get smooth transitions between flat and sloping sections. This is the race section plan. I used plywood boards, wooden slats and pillars, track fasteners and screws. First, I cut plywood boards in 3 sections and placed them side by side under the track section that will be raised. I then mounted the fasteners on the track sections and marked their position on the boards as well as the track outline for cutting later. These are the plywood board sections, and these are the holes to screw the track fasteners. These are the wooden slats for fastening under the plywood sections where the pillars will be placed. The plywood sections close to their final position. After assembling the guardrails, the plywood sections and wooden slats were placed and screwed to the track. Finally, the pillars were fastened under the wooden slats raising the track. The height of each pillar was planned to get a raised track section with a short steep climb, 5 degrees, followed by a long gentle descent, 2 degrees. After running a few laps with all my 6 cars, I've confirmed that the new raised section was extremely fluid and fast, with smooth transitions between flat and sloping sections. Now I have a very pleasant but demanding racetrack, with a lot of different zones where the car's approach has also to be diverse in terms of throttle and brake management. But even if you have a great track layout, sooner or later you will want to change it. On the other hand, it's not easy to change a track layout when you have so much stuff on it. The alternative is to change the car's behavior by creating categories. Doing so, this game will never get you bored. See how on Slot Cars Part 2 video. This is a table where I documented the setup of each car for each category. The data include car weight, magnets elevation, speed and brake settings, the best lap time so far, and also the average scale speed. Within each category, the settings applied to each car were chosen to get all 6 cars performing the same. In other words, after a lot of testing, the cars are equalized for all 3 categories. What makes the difference in a race is the pilot's skill. The V3 category is the slowest one. The top speed is not much, but as the cars have no downforce, they slide like crazy if you don't have some moderation on the throttle. This is also the most realistic category. The V2 category is a great balance between speed and control. The top speed is higher, and as the cars have some downforce, they can also turn faster. This is my favorite category. The V1 category is stupidly fast. As the cars have full downforce, they can turn at unreal speeds. Yet, a little too much throttle on a turn usually means a violent derailing. I have to get 4 more skilled players to have close races with 6 cars simultaneously. It would be really interesting. Or a perfect mess.